Well, family, some countries across Asia have faced criticism for practices and attitudes that undermine black communities, especially black communities in Asia continent. We're talking about black communities in China, in India, in South Korea, black communities scattered all over the globe. Now they came with the Natasha doll, but it did start today. Remember, in the past, they come to African communities and they treat children like trash. We have several videos online. I mean, we can't play some of them here. Now, there are videos where we saw them saying things in their languages. They have videos of them saying cursing words in their language. But they tell those children to repeat it, unknown to those children that they are actually insulting themselves in Chinese. Yes, they pick up those children, video them on the street, do things that they are not supposed to do because they are black children. And then they came out with the Natasha doll for stress relief. I mean, we know the story. Now, it has been from one attack to another. I said in my previous video that when something happens, we tend to put the spotlight on it, give it lots of attention. And for maybe few weeks, few days, weeks, months, we totally forget about what they actually did. And that is how it has been for the Chinese community. They come to African countries, they behave in ways that they wouldn't ordinarily take if it was an African acting in the same way in China or in any Asian country. Now, we've seen bosses, CEOs come to Africa and they treat the workers like trash. I mean, if you don't want to be, we have a video, right? I'm going to play right now of one of them telling the workers that if you do not want to be paid this amount, leave. We'll find someone else to replace you. They wouldn't pay. You know why they look for cheap workers? Because they would actually pay below what they are supposed to pay their own people. So they pick up black people and put them in their factories, act as though they are gods, helping those black people, these Africans. But they wouldn't ordinarily pay their people that same money, that amount of money. Let's watch this video, family.
Last year, maybe we only 50 people, but now quite a lot. Why? Yeah, we try to create jobs. We need to create jobs.
Cheap labor. Yes. Cheap labor. 48 rand. Yes.
If you want using cheap labor,
It's cheap labor.
okay, you can leave.
That means the money is not gonna go up.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
And we have another video, family, of this CEO telling Africans that this is your last chance. You do not have a choice. If you do anyhow, you'd be replaced. I mean, in Africa.
Accept it or not, 1 week. The next chance, you don't have a right to say no. That's the last chance, give Kingsley. If we can't do that, we'll ask another person to replace him. If they cannot do this, we'll ask another person to replace him. Don't worry. All right, that's what you did.
And the sad thing is, we look at them because, they are providing us the life we ordinarily do not have. I mean, our government did not give us this life we want. So if a Chinese national comes to our country to give us stipends, what we can use to put food on our table, I mean, we'll take it. That is a lot right now. And it's so sad that it's as though their hands are tied. Because let's be realistic, family. These people come to Africa. There are some of these guys that do not have a second job to go to. They don't have any other option aside working in these factories and being treated like trash. So no matter the amount they are paid, they know if they don't stay in these jobs, they leave, they wouldn't get another job. I know it doesn't sound, don't work for your enemy. Sadly, Africa is this way because the leaders refuse to work for the people, refuse to create a good life for the people. They allow these Chinese nationals come to our countries to do as they please. We have an illegal company in Ghana. I mean, the Chinese boss was caught and the company shut down. Now, we have a video of a brother who went to a community in China to look for accommodation but was chased by the landlord. I mean, we have series of attacks on their personality, attacks on the black communities, attacks on black people, on Africans, series of attacks, family. And right now, this video we want to talk about is a video of an Asian lady and a black guy on the street Unfortunately, this Asian lady is being taunted in the video for dating a black guy. Let's watch the video.
Bro.
哎呀，好幸福，好幸福。
Bro. I'm about to take all y'all niggas phones, bro.
热搜去，操！这全国各地人都看看。
Honestly, family, let's be fair. We are tired of Chinese in our countries. Now, you'd think that China did not colonize some of our Africa. They did not colonize Africa, right? They only come for partnerships here and there, seal the deal, and that's all. But do you know behind the scenes, they involve themselves in illegal deals and businesses. There are some mining sites in Nigeria where those guys are illegally mining in our country. They are illegally mining in some states in Nigeria. And some of the leaders know about this. But guess what? They did nothing about it because, of course, they are being paid. It's corruption. I mean, let's not sugarcoat it and act as though we don't know. We know what's going on. We know how these people bribe their way through to our African countries and do what they want to. Because if a system is just, this wouldn't happen. Immediately you discover that there are people doing this in your country or in your community, you will kick them out. You will send them out, send them packing, as it should be. But of course, they got their own quota. And that's why they're quiet. Now, this lady in this video is being taunted by Chinese guys because she's with a black person. So these Chinese men are busy abusing this woman for dating a black guy. As you can see in that video, she's covering her face and the guy just holds her and walks off. I mean, there's literally nothing he can do aside shouting them off. And that's if he wants to, because I feel he should have at least done something, but well, this video is a vivid depiction of what the European guys would do. Now, there was a time we talked about a site created by these white guys where they post the picture of any white person dating a black person or interracial couples. Maybe a black person gets married to a white person. They post the picture of that white person that betrayed their clan. They see it as betrayal. You leaving us to go get married to a black person. They see it as betrayal. And so they put that person up there for drags. That person all of a sudden discovers on their socials they are being followed, being harassed. That account is no longer operational. It was taken down at some point. It's no longer active because they said it's not good. It's not a good depiction of who the white people are. But who are they really? Well, it was taken down at some point and brought back up. But right now, we do not know if it's back up or it has been taken down. Well, some of the attitudes of these Asians were learned from the colonizers themselves. But it seems as though they wear the hats perfectly. They help those white guys do their work. Because every day we get to hear of one assault or another, of one injustice done to a black person or another. We are talking about what happened in America, of the black kid that was unalived by an Asian and was found not guilty. I mean, the list goes on. In as much as the government responded to this Natasha doll, they banned the dolls from being sold. They pulled down short-form videos promoting the doll, that's the Natasha doll. The system is already corrupted. Today's this, tomorrow we hear of another thing. It's from one story to another, and black people are still being abused in China. I mean, this is our cue to stay safe, especially those of us in China. Stay safe and be good out there. What do you have to say about the story? Comment your thoughts and do not forget to share, like, subscribe, and turn on your notification button. My name is Lynient Akotonou. Thank you for watching.